everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Apurva and I love making DIY fashion and lifestyle videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos that I upload. The first thing that we're gonna talk about is front neck design. So if you have a broad shoulder, then try to avoid anything with collar neck, band gala or even a boat neck. You can go with a deeper boat neck but not the boat neck, because what happens with this is it will make your shoulder look more broad and it doesn't look good. This applies for people who have shorter neck as well, because this will create an illusion that your neck is shorter than what it is in reality and it doesn't look good. So people with broad shoulder and shorter neck always go with either a deeper boat neck or a deep neck. Basically, you need to show a little bit of skin over here so that it looks appealing. The next thing you need to keep in mind is what kind of accessories are you gonna wear with this blouse, because if you're wearing a choker or a long neck piece, I would suggest you to go with a band gala or a deeper neck so that your choker will sit right at your blouse if you have band gala, or it will sit on your neck neatly when you have a deep neck, and it applies for the longer neck piece as well. Now let's talk about the back neck design. If you have a toned back, then go with backless. It will look really nice and sexy. If you don't have toned back, you don't have to worry. You can always go with a boat neck with a peekaboo design. I'll put few pictures over here so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. So in this case, what happens is there is a boat neck and it's covering certain amount of your back but still gives a nice peekaboo opening which will look very elegant. If you're planning to wear your blouse for workwear or for everyday use, I would suggest you to go with boat neck at the back, because this makes you feel really comfortable and also looks very classic and sophisticated for workwear. Now let's talk about sleeves. So many people think that elbow length sleeves make them look fat, but that is not the case. If you want to give your arms a slimmer look, always go with a mid-length, that is just 1 inch above your elbow, or go with an elbow length, because that will make your arms look slimmer rather than a short sleeve. I'll put a picture over here so that you can make the difference between a short sleeve and an elbow length. When you're getting silk sari blouses stitched, if there is a bigger border on one side or if there is like medium size border on both the side of your blouse piece, then attach both the borders and get a elbow length sleeves, because that way it looks really grand. It looks like your whole sleeves is of border, and also you don't have to get a lot of work done because the zari of the border will look really rich and elegant. I've seen that there are times when people get a bigger border on one side of the blouse and they get it stitched just one border and there'll be a plain fabric here. Don't do that, because that looks very patchy. Either get both the borders attached and stitched, or use a smaller border on your sleeves, because that looks very elegant. Now let's talk about the opening of the blouse. So if you're getting a blouse stitched for thick kind of saris like silk saris, Banarasi saris or raw silk saris or anything which is thick sari, then you can go with a front opening, because the opening will not be visible. But when you're getting a blouse stitched for sheer fabric or a opaque fabric like net, organza, chanderi silk or something like that, then always go with back opening or side zip, so that way it looks very clean and elegant. If you are planning to wear your sari blouse along with your half saris or lehengas or high-waisted palazzos, always go with back opening or a side zip only. Now let's talk about another thing which not many people will think of while getting a blouse stitched, that is about your shoulder. Certain people will have a drooping shoulder. Drooping shoulder is nothing but your shoulder will be very drooped. I'll leave a picture over here so that you can get an idea. When you have a drooping shoulder and if you get a deeper neck blouse, you will always have the shoulder strap falling problem. because your shoulder is drooped a lot, so it won't sit properly. So what you have to do when you have a drooping shoulder is always get a dory at the back, that is like a tie at the back. I'll leave a picture over here. Or if you don't want a dory or something, then you can go with a boat neck with a peekaboo design. So this way what happens is it will sit well over the shoulder, it won't drop because there is fabric over here and then there is an opening. Another thing you need to tell your master or tailor while getting a blouse stitched is to keep extra margin. So this extra margin will be used to make any alterations, and also ask them to put extra stitches like this. So I have around 3 stitches over here. So this way what happens is when you gain weight or something, you can just remove 1 stitch and you don't have to go to your tailor to get it altered. When you go to give your measurements, make sure you wear the same bra that you will be wearing after getting your blouse stitched, because that makes a lot of difference. And another thing you need to keep in mind while going to give measurements is not to wear anything too baggy like a pullover or a loose shirt. No, don't do that. So wear something that is, you know, little fitted, like a fitted kurti or a fitted t-shirt or something that is fitted, because it's easy for the master to take the accurate measurements, or else there might be changes in the measurements which will lead to alterations later on. Those are all the tips that I wanted to give you guys. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye bye.